everyone, we're the team number 4. The team is conformed by
Fatima, Melissa,
Mariana,
Maybelline,
and myself, Montserrat Guzman. For today's biology's PIA, we are going to talk you about waste and garbage.
and how at CDEP students don't really know how to separate their garbage and how to recycle it.
So I hope you like our presentation and our PIA. Thanks! Nowadays, waste and pollution are a big problematic that are happening worldwide. Pollution is waste that is harmful to the environment or unpleasant for living organisms. Humans are continually creating waste that is non-biological. The world is becoming more and more polluted due to our modern industrialized lifestyles. In fact, we have completely devastated whole ecosystems.
However, we can start collaborating to reduce the waste pollution here in CDEP. In fact, here in CDEP, there is a recycling center in which there are 4 trash cans with different purposes. The first one is the aluminum trash can, in which there you deposit the soda cans and the aluminum paper. The second trash can is the one with plastic trash can. There you deposit the plastic bottles and the plastic spoons, forks, and knives.
The third one is the paper and carton paper, in which you throw the magazines, newspapers, paper bags, and carton boxes. Finally, but not least, we have the organic trash can, in which you throw the rest of your food like sandwiches and the rest of plants.
In the organic trash can, you need to deposit the rest of the aliments and the rest of the plants. And it's not correct the thing that they're doing, because in here is plastic and the plastic goes in here, not in here.
In this container, it's supposed that you need to throw the soda can, and we can see that there are some cans of soda or juice, but it's also chips containers.
In this plastic container, it's supposed that you have to deposit bottles of water and plastic bottles, and here we can see that they throw indeed plastic, so I think it's okay what they throw. This container is the one that you have to throw paper and carton as paper, and here we can see that yes, indeed they throw carton, but they also throw plastic bags, which is not correct. My team and I have found an environmental problematic that is happening here in CDEP. We found out that students of the institution produce a lot of garbage and waste when they finish eating, when they are doing some activity that involves cutting paper, or even when we have a party and we don't throw our garbage in the container. That means that students of CDEP produce a lot of garbage, and usually we don't know in which container we have to deposit that garbage. So that is more difficult when we want to recycle it, because all the garbage is mixed.
So now we're going to be stating the problem.
The problem is that students in CDEP don't take care about recycling and separate the waste during the recess and the activities in the school.
This also has an impact on the green areas around the CDEP, since most ecosystems are affected because of the waste and garbage that students at CDEP left in some benches and other areas that are literally aside from CDEP.
So the break just finished and the kids doesn't pick up their trash can, so we need to throw them. This goes in here and this here. The rest of the aliments goes here, here and
So here, as we can see, we are mostly around an ecosystem that has many species that feed on the garbage we throw and do not really recycle.
Our hypothesis is, since CDEP students generate a big amount of garbage and they do not know how the garbage is classified, In the recycled containers, we generate a negative environment impact.
However, we can start collaborating to reduce the waste pollution here in CIDEP. In fact, here in CIDEP, there is a recycling center in which there are 4 trash cans with different purposes. The first one is the aluminum trash can, in which there you deposit the soda cans and the aluminum paper. The second trash can is the one with plastic trash can. There you deposit the plastic bottles and the plastic spoons, forks, and knives.
The third one is the paper and carton paper, in which you throw the magazines, newspapers, paper bags, and carton boxes. Finally, but not least, we have the organic trash can, in which you throw the rest of your food like sandwiches and the rest of plants.
Cuando el break termina, normalmente ¿qué haces con tu basura? ¿La tiras a un contenedor? Sí, no, a veces. Cuando tienes una bolsa de plástico, ¿en qué contenedor lo pones? ¿En el contenedor de residuos orgánicos, de plásticos u otro? Cuando tienes una bolsa de papitas, ¿en qué contenedor lo pones? ¿Orgánico, plástico o aluminio? Creo que sí, de aluminio. Ok. Es fácil para ti identificar en qué contenedor tienes que depositar la basura o desecho que tú tienes, ¿sí o no? ¿Tú crees que reciclando podemos contribuir a reducir la contaminación por desechos?
The break finishes. Do you throw your garbage at the trash container? Yes, no, sometimes. When you have plastic bags, in which container do you deposit them? Organic container, plastic container, or other?
Organic.
When you have a bag of chips, in which container do you throw your garbage? Organic container, okay. Is it easy for you to identify in which container do you have to deposit your waste?
Usually, when I don't know, I just throw it in the
Okay. Do you think that recycling can contribute to? Do you think that recycling can actually contribute to reducing waste pollution?
I'm from the 305.
Okay, when the break finishes, do you throw your garbage at a trash container?
Yes.
When you have plastic bags, in which container do you deposit them? Organic container, plastic container, other.
On the plastic container.
When you have your chips bag, in which container do you deposit them? Organic container, plastic container. Do you think that recycling can contribute to
Hello, my name is Montserrat Zapata.
Hello, my name is Marlene, and we are on group 317. Okay. When the break finishes, do you throw your garbage at a trash container?
Yes.
When you have plastic bags, in which container do you deposit them? Organic container, plastic container, other.
Other.
When you have your chips bag, in which container do you deposit them? Organic container, plastic container, aluminum container. Aluminum container.
Aluminum. Yes.
Do you think that recycling can contribute to reduce waste pollution?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot.
problem is the waste pollution that affects the environment in where we constantly pass our time doing different activities. It is important to make conscious about how our daily behavior affects the green areas of CDEP's areas that are more than the 80% of CDEP's institution.
My team and I have found an environmental problematic that is happening here in CDEP. We found out that students of the institution produce a lot of garbage and waste when they finish eating, when they are doing some activity that involves cutting paper, or even when we have a party and we don't throw our garbage in the container. That means that students of CDEP produce a lot of garbage, and usually we don't know in which container we have to deposit that garbage. So that is more difficult when we want to recycle it because all the garbage is mixed.
In conclusion, there are a lot of people around the world and also here in CIDEP that don't take care about this big problem that is the pollution. Also, we noticed that students didn't separate the waste produced during the break. We can end with this problem performing different solutions. The first solution that we propose is to make conferences in the school about the situation that is in our planet. So we are going to invite students to this conference and making them conscious. The second solution that we propose is to buy products whose container don't damage the planet. In other words, to avoid the plastic bags and materials that can affect our planet. So thank you for watching this video.
We hope you receive the message that we want to give to you and all the students.
We hope you raise consciousness on fighting the issue that is recycling and separating our garbage.